This week has brought massive news in F1, with Hamilton's shocking switch to Ferrari after 2025 and rumours of replacements surfacing. But it seems there is still more stuff happening in the sport, as just recently Red Bull dropped a massive bombshell. According to a report, Red Bull team principal Christian Horner is now under investigation internally after being accused of inappropriate behavior by an employee of the team. The Red Bull management has been made aware of the allegations and is launching an investigation to uncover what happened. When the Telegraaf asked about the claim's existence, Christian Horner denied all the allegations made, and we will now have to wait for more information to be released. A Red Bull spokesperson stated, after the company was made aware of certain recent allegations, an independent investigation was launched. This process, which is already ongoing, is being carried out by an external, specialized lawyer. The company takes these matters extremely seriously, and the investigation will be completed as soon as practical. It would not be appropriate to comment further at this time. Christian Horner has been the team principal of Red Bull since the team's inception in 2005 and has helped the team win 7 world championships. He is the longest-serving team principal of any team on the grid, and under him, the team is currently dominating the sport. They won 21 of the 22 races held last year, and this year they are expected to continue to hold on to their advantage on track. But this shocking revelation is sure to cause disruptions within the team. With just a few weeks before testing begins, the findings of this investigation could have enormous implications for Christian Horner and the team. If Horner is found guilty, he will surely be removed from the team, disrupting all proceedings, both on track and in the factory. In the end, the team principal is in charge of all matters relating to the team, and the removal of Horner in such a way would cause issues for the team. The first event that would inevitably be affected is the car launch, scheduled for the 15th of February. The launch is set to take place at team's Milton Keynes headquarters, and as past launches have shown, should include both drivers and Horner as the key hosts. However, the recent news may cause Horner not to be present at the launch, or even for the launch to be postponed. Then come the matters on track. Even if the team is able to find a suitable replacement for Horner in time, the new leader would not know much about the workings of the team, and it would take time to get adjusted to the new position. This is why most teams prefer to change team principals at the end of the season, so they have time to bond and learn over the winter break. The Red Bull car for 2024 will most likely be the fastest on track, but without anyone to lead the team, Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez will struggle, as strategies may be messed up, and overall the team's morale will also be affected. And then come the longer-term effects, as happened previously with Renault and the then team principal Flavio Briatore, who was found guilty of race fixing in 2008. The removal of the head can ruin a brand's image. It can also hurt the team in securing sponsorships in the future, causing a drop in performance. Briatore was accused of telling Nelson Piquet Jr. to crash his car intentionally during the 2008 Singapore Grand Prix to help his teammate Fernando Alonso. Alonso went on to win the race, but when the allegations began to surface a year after the race, Briatore had no choice but to leave. It was reported that Nelson Piquet Jr. himself went to the FIA and told them what had actually happened. Though Renault and Briatore initially wanted to contest the claim in court, they dropped all charges just 5 days later, and Briatore resigned from the team. Though he did not accept the allegations, his decision to quit was proof enough. He was banned from FIA-sanctioned events indefinitely, and he was not allowed to manage any drivers in the future. It took Renault a long time to overcome this scandal, and to this day they are remembered by the events of the race. In the grand scheme of things, the decision was extremely small but caused massive damage to the team. They struggled to find sponsors, and overall they never returned to the glory they once held in the sport. If the management had not decided to remove Briatore, the results would have been even worse. The FIA stated that if the team had not taken swift action, they would have been entirely removed from Formula One. For now, coming back to Christian Horner, these allegations also have the power to do the same to Red Bull, and Red Bull already has a bad track history, as just last year Helmut Marko made racist remarks regarding Sergio Perez on television. Marko, the director of the Red Bull Formula One teams, stated that Perez's lack of focus stems from his ethnicity. He told Red Bull's own service TV channel, We know that he has problems in qualifying, he has fluctuations in form, he is South American, and he is just not as completely focused in his head as Max Verstappen is or as Sebastian Vettel. This caused a massive uproar against the Austrian, forcing him to apologize promptly. Still, fans demanded that Marko be removed from the team, and even other drivers reacted on hearing the news. With news now circulating regarding Horner, the team may be in deep trouble. Their image is already shaky as is, and this incident could make things way worse. As the dominant team in the sport, they are always right in the spotlight, and if they do not handle this case with caution, the FIA could take some grave steps to set an example for the future. Though the exact nature of the complaint is not yet confirmed, we know it was made by a female employee and had something to do with his inappropriate controlling behavior. Horner has denied these claims and, in a message sent to the Daily Mail, has described them as nuts. On the other hand, some reports are suggesting that these allegations are part of a power struggle within the team and are an attempt to remove Horner from his position. According to a report by the Telegraaf, people within the team want to take control and move the power over to Salzburg, where the Red Bull drinks company is based. According to Horner loyalists, he is the victim of an internal fight within the broader Red Bull family, the report claimed. Once protected by Red Bull founder Dietrich Mateschitz, they claim he is now exposed to forces out to do him down since Mateschitz died in October 2022, aged 79. Horner's defenders say the accusations are smears aimed at unseating him from power in an attempt to wrest control to Salzburg, the home of the fizzy drinks company that lends its name to the F1 team, the dominant force of the current era, with Max Verstappen winning the last 3 world titles. The next few days will be crucial in this matter, as the team now needs to decide what to do ahead. In any case, it is to be expected that Horner will be suspended from the team for the time being, with a temporary replacement also being announced. But while this happens, the internal investigation also needs to be completed so it can be figured out what actually happened. This may end up being a bigger news story than Hamilton's move to Ferrari, especially if these allegations turn out to be true. With the sport's history and the rightful trend to take such cases more seriously, Red Bull will undoubtedly be affected negatively. We may see a loss in performance and a lack of overall development over the season as team morale is affected. There may also be more similar cases being reported within the team, which will further tarnish their reputation. In the long term, Horner has to face the FIA, which is not lenient in its punishments, especially regarding harassment. And if the allegations turn out to be falsified as a power play, the FIA may take an even more aggressive step at the team. There will be a significant conflict within the team between those who support Horner and those who do not, and this time it will all be publicized. The FIA would not want a team as dominant as Red Bull to be dragged along and will take measures to deal with the problem. Whatever happens, we expect to see some drama unfold over the next few days. We will be reporting everything on this channel, so be sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, like this video to let us know you enjoyed it.